We begin tonight a day away from marking the 20th anniversary of the 9/11 terror attacks. It's a day that changed the lives of many, including a woman who now lives in Hattiesburg. She was outside the World Trade Center the day of the attacks. She spoke with Fox 23's Quentis to recount those terrifying moments.
But when I walked out of the door, for some reason, it was really odd.
The day was September 11th, 2001. Frances Brown got up for work, going back and forth about what to wear.
This has never happened before. When I get dressed, I'm out the door.
Finally, she took the train to work in the financial district of Lower Manhattan, New York City. She was greeted outside by her coworkers.
So I walk up very calmly and say, "Hey, what's going on?" And they're like, look up.
What she saw was like a scene out of a movie.
And I'm like, oh, wow, what new Bruce Willis movies are they making now?
But it was anything but.
2 airplanes have crashed into the World Trade Center.
Brown couldn't believe her eyes.
My coworkers ran and hit me until I spun around.
As she took off, she could see one of the towers begin to lean.
There were several people and they was reaching up for help. And people was just leaping over them. It was just nothing no one could do. And then all of a sudden, is this huge black soot, just was blacker than night. It just hit us. And it was just silence. Silence. We all thought we were dead.
With her eyes filled with soot, Brown had to feel her way around. That's when she locked hands with total strangers.
I called them my guardian angels. They asked me, "Can we help you to the hospital?" And I said yes. They were bleeding all over the place. They were just reaching for help. It was just a horrible sight.
It's a moment that changed her life forever. Some of the people she knew, she never saw again. And now 20 years later, she still can't go back to ground zero.
It would be too painful because I just felt just unsafe. Unsafe. I was terrified. At home, outside, I was afraid to come home, take the plane. Just unsafe. It affects me to this day.
Quentis Jones, Fox 23 News, Hattiesburg.